Well, hello there. It's me, Stephanie Watson, your psychic medium from Weird Tree. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new, make sure you like and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing to subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing to like it either. Anyway, today is Thursday, card day. This is where we get a little glimpse out of what may be in the works for the week to come. So what are we using today? What are the cards? What are the cards, Steph? I'll tell you. They are The Infinite Wisdom of the Chakras by Alison D. Nicola. I'm not sure how to say it. But they're very pretty. And you know I only like pretty cards. So, as always, I will shuffle them. And then I will put them in piles of three. Or, no, three piles of whatever. Yeah. So how's everybody's week going? It's beautiful today. It's lovely. Been out on the porch. It's been gorgeous. Colored my hair so it's nice and purple. Yeah, been doing stuff. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And it's 2 today. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So today's card is Third Eye Chakra. Om. Om. Okay. Travel deep within your consciousness and realize your vast potential. Look at that. Third Eye Chakra. Beautiful. So, what this card is saying is if you haven't already, and I know some of you have, but there's some of you out there that you say you have, but you haven't. Does that make sense? I think it does. You say you want it. You say you want to use it. You want to, not even that you want to do it professionally. You just want to be open. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. But just wanting it doesn't do it. It doesn't. It takes work. So there's a lot of stuff to do if you have not yet done it. I know that several of you out there that you've been doing the work. You've been going in. You've been looking at your stuff and releasing it, or at least looking at it and recognizing it, putting it where it belongs, prioritizing it maybe. Um, I hope you're releasing the stuff you need to release. There's no sense in holding on to something that does you no service. Like guilt and shame, they don't do you any service. They don't. Um, but in order to do this work, what is this work? People are saying, what is this work you're always talking about? I'm talking about making this a better universe for every being involved, not just the human beings, every being, and not just the ones on this planet, the ones on every planet, and not just the ones in this dimension, in every dimension. I mean, we're called here, this is my belief, you don't have to believe it, but we are called here to experience this particular way of living. That's what we're called here to do. And when we transition back, we bring that experience with us and share it. That benefits not just this dimension, this time frame. It benefits a whole bunch of universal things going on. So if you want to work that, then you need to work it. Does that make sense? I think it does. I don't know. I never know. But if you want to work that, then you need to actually work it. You need to find out where your strengths are, find out where they're not, and hone all those abilities that you have. We Everyone has abilities, but if we don't use them, we lose them. Mm, mm. So use them, you know, use them. So traveling deep within your subconscious or your consciousness, doesn't say subconsciousness, it says consciousness, and realize your vast potential. Mm, yeah, let's talk about that. What is our potential? Well, let's realize that we are all a little bit divine. A little bit of source lives within each and every single one of us. Now, you may call source God, you may call source karma. I don't know if that's correct, but you could call source a lot of different things. I call source source because to me that's right. And when you look at the potential that we have been granted by source, we sell ourselves way short. We really do. Not just ourselves, we sell other people way short. Yeah, because if we're not seeing the divine with us, then we're sure as heck probably not seeing it in other people either, right? Yeah, there is divine in everything. I like to look around and just see everything is kind of miraculous and take in the fact that we ourselves are miraculous beings. And how cool is that? So if we're miraculous, let's elongate this thought here. If we're miraculous, what kind of potential could we have? Well, the only way to know that is to find out, to look into it, to experiment, to do the work, to go within and say, what about me does source really want to use? Hmm. Does he want to use my talent? Does I say he, but source is source. I don't know. Source isn't he or she. But does source want to use my talent? Does source want to use my intuition? Does source want to use my foresight? Does source want to use my sense of touch? What does source want to use? Mm. And what would make my soul sing while I do it? I like that too. Yeah. Because, you know, source didn't create us to be unhappy beings, to be miserable. No. Mm-mm. If we are miserable, it's not because we were created that way. That's good. Yeah. Because we all have free will. That's our first biggest gift. And we decide, we make a choice every single day of how we are going to use the time that we have. Every single day, we make that choice. So, how are you going to use your time? Good question. Yeah. Are you going to figure out what your potential is, or are you just going to not worry about it? You have that choice. You do. So, third eye chakra. If you don't know about the third eye chakra, look it up. You know, you're watching me on one of the most incredible technologies ever. And you can find things just by typing it in. Look up what third chakra is. What is the third eye? Not third chakra. Third eye chakra. Look it up. See what it is. How can it be used for the good of all? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that is a wonderful, wonderful card for this week coming up. So I'm not saying that you have to do shadow work this week. You guys have all been, most of you have been doing shadow work. It's not about shadow work this week. It's about looking at potential. What potential do you have? That's what it's about. So that's our card for the week. Yeah, third eye chakra. If you're not meditating, guess what you should be doing? Meditating. Yep. Remember, you don't have to meditate for an hour. You can do it for a minute. You can do it for 3 minutes. You can do it for 5 minutes. My challenge to you is to meditate 5 minutes a day. That's 35 minutes a week. For those of you who don't have time, 35 minutes a week. We make time for the things that are important. We do. Make time for that. Okay. So what's coming up? I'm going to be starting a psychic development workshop in person. We're not sure if we're going to be doing it in person and online. I'll let you know. It may be a hybrid that we do it. People can Zoom in. Depends on how much interest we get. It's going to be extremely detailed. It's going to be a 6-month course where I meet in person or Zoom, the class in person once a month. And then 2 weeks after that, I will do follow-ups with each person by Zoom or telephone. Okay. And that will be probably about a 30-minute call or 30-minute Zoom. So if you're having any questions about the homework, yes, there's homework. Yes, there is. Because like I said, if you want to do this, it's work. It's not just, oh, I can do it. There's work involved. Okay. So if you're interested, drop me a little comment down here. Let me know. We don't have the package for sale yet. I'm not sure when it'll be coming out. I'm not sure when the first date is. I imagine it'll be sometime either next month or the month after. But I do have the curriculum written up, and I'm just working on the workbook now. So with that in mind, if this is near and dear to your heart, it's a really good time to get her done. So yeah. And other than that, let's see what's going on. Sunday group meditation, that's on my website, www.loveweartree.com, all lowercase. You can sign up for that. It's 9:00 on Sunday night. I know it's kind of weird, but I like to meditate before I go to sleep. That's what I like to do. And I don't mind meditating with others. So, what else is going on? Well, next Thursday will be another card read. Yeah. So, with that, oh yes, I do want to mention that on Saturday, my lovely husband and I will be married 34 years. And we're both still alive. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it really is. So, pretty psyched about that. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful month. I hope it's getting nice, weather-wise where you are. I know it is here. And, live blessed, my loves, because you deserve it. All right. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.